Hello, wonderful learners. Welcome back to English Connect, the podcast where learning English feels like chatting with friends. I am your host, Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. Hey, everyone, I'm Jason, and we've got something really practical for you today.
We really do, Jason. You know what I hear all the time? People say, Sophia, I know past tense, but when should I use present perfect? It confuses me.
Oh, I totally get that. Even native speakers sometimes don't think about when they're using it, but trust me, we use the present perfect all the time in daily conversation.
Exactly. So today, we're diving deep into the present perfect tense by talking about something super relatable, our daily activities, how to talk about your day using this important grammar structure.
This is going to be so helpful because once you understand present perfect, your English will sound so much more natural and fluent.
And the best part? We'll use real examples from a typical day so you can start using this immediately in your own conversations.
Before we jump in, if you're new here, welcome to the English Connect family. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our episodes.
Yes, please do. And if you find this episode helpful, share it with someone who's also learning English. Let's grow together.
All right, Sophia, I'm ready. Let's talk about the present perfect.
Let's do this. Okay, Jason, let's start with the basics. What exactly is the present perfect tense?
Great question. The present perfect is a way to connect the past with the present. It's about actions that happened before now, but they're still relevant or important to this moment.
I love that explanation. It's like a bridge between past and present. So the structure is pretty simple, right? We use have or has plus the past participle of a verb.
Exactly. So it's I, you, we, they use have, he, she, it use has. Then you add the past participle. For example, I have eaten, or she has finished.
Perfect. Now let me ask you about your day, Jason. Have you had breakfast this morning?
Yes, I have had breakfast. I ate it about 2 hours ago, and now I'm not hungry. See how that works? The past action, eating breakfast, has a result now. I'm full.
That's such a clear example. The breakfast is finished, but the result affects you right now. I love it.
So let me ask you, Sophia, have you checked your email today?
Oh, yes, I have checked my email. I did it about an hour ago. Check is a regular verb, so we just add ed to make checked.
Right. Regular verbs are easy. We have worked, cleaned, studied, watched. They all just add ed. But then we have irregular verbs, which are a bit tricky.
Like eat becomes eaten, drink becomes drunk, go becomes gone. These don't follow the pattern, so we need to learn them.
Speaking of drinks, I have drunk 3 cups of coffee today. That's why I'm so energetic.
3 cups. Wow. Okay, so let's talk about some really useful words we use with present perfect. The first one is just. This means something happened very recently.
Oh, yes, like my phone just buzzed. I can say, I have just received a text message. It literally happened seconds ago.
Perfect. Next word, already. We use this for actions that happened sooner than expected. Like, if someone asks if you've done your homework and you finished it early, you can say, I have already done my homework.
I love that one. It's like, hey, I'm ahead of schedule. What about yet?
Yet is super useful. We use it in questions and negative sentences for actions we expect to happen, like, have you eaten lunch yet? Or, no, I haven't eaten lunch yet.
So yet is for things that are still pending, still on the to-do list. That makes sense.
Exactly. Now, let me ask you a question using yet. Have you made any plans for the weekend yet?
Yes, I have made some plans. I want to visit my parents. Make is irregular. It becomes made.
Nice. And I love how the result is in the present. You have plans now for the future. Okay, let's talk about a tricky pair of words, gone and been.
Ooh, this is important. Both come from go, but they mean different things. Gone means you went somewhere, and you're still there. You haven't come back.
Right. So if I ask, where is Maria, and someone says, she has gone to the supermarket, it means Maria is at the supermarket right now.
Exactly. But been means you went somewhere and came back. It's about the experience. Like, I have been to the supermarket this week means I went and returned.
This is so helpful. So for talking about experiences, we use been. Like, have you ever been to Paris?
Yes. And that brings us to another great word, ever. We use ever in questions about life experiences. Have you ever tried sushi? Have you ever seen snow?
And if the answer is no, we use never. I have never been to Japan. I have never eaten oysters.
Perfect. So let's practice talking about our day naturally. I'll start. Sophia, what have you done this morning?
Well, let me think. I have had my breakfast, I have checked my emails, and I have listened to some music while working. Oh, and I have drunk a lot of water today. I'm trying to stay healthy.
That's great. Those are all completed actions, but they connect to now. You're not hungry, your inbox is managed, and you're hydrated. What about things you haven't done yet?
Oh, good question. Well, I haven't called my mom yet. I need to do that later. And I haven't gone to the gym yet. I plan to go this evening.
See how useful this is? It's like a status update for your day. You can see what's finished and what's still pending.
Exactly. It's like a mental to-do list. Okay, Jason, what about you? What haven't you done today?
Let's see. I haven't read the news today. I've been too busy. And I haven't watered my plants yet. Oh no, I should do that soon.
Yes, don't forget your plans. You know what else I haven't done? I haven't watched any TV today.
Me neither. I haven't watched TV either. We've both been so productive.
We have. Now, let me ask you a life experience question. Jason, have you ever traveled alone to another country?
Yes, I have traveled alone. I went to Mexico last year. It was an amazing experience. What about you, Sophia? Have you ever eaten something really unusual?
Yes, I have tried snails before. In France, they're called escargots. It was interesting.
Wow, I have never tried snails. That's too adventurous for me.
See how we're using ever and never for life experiences? This is such a natural way to have conversations in English.
It really is. And notice how the present perfect makes everything feel connected. Our past experiences, our actions today, and how we feel right now, it's all linked together.
That's beautiful, Jason. And you know what? Our listeners have just learned something valuable. They have listened to this podcast. They have heard lots of examples, and hopefully they have understood the present perfect better.
I'm sure they have. And by the way, that was a perfect use of present perfect in real time.
Thank you. Okay, one more thing before we move on. Let's show how present perfect works in a quick natural conversation. Ready?
Ready. Hi, Sophia. How's your day going so far?
Hi, Jason. It's going well, thanks. I've already finished my morning tasks, so I feel pretty good. Have you started working on your project yet?
No, I haven't started it yet. I've prepared everything I need, but I haven't actually begun the work. I'll do it after lunch. What about you? Have you had lunch yet?
No, not yet. I've been so focused on work that I haven't eaten. I'm getting hungry now, though.
Me too. Hey, have you heard about the new coffee shop that opened downtown?
Oh, yes, I have heard about it, but I haven't visited it yet. Have you been there?
Yes, I have been there. I went yesterday. The coffee is amazing. You should try it.
I will. Thanks for the recommendation.
Wow, that felt so natural. We used present perfect so many times, and it just flowed.
It did. We used finished, started, prepared, begun, eaten, heard, visited, and been. That's a lot of practice in just a short conversation.
And it shows how common this tense is in everyday English. We use it without even thinking about it.
All right, everyone. Let's do our vocabulary section. We'll cover 3 key phrases that work beautifully with present perfect.
These are phrases you'll hear all the time in natural English.
Okay, phrase number 1, so far. This means until now. We use it to talk about what has happened up to this moment.
Great one. For example, I have had a good day so far. It means up until right now, my day has been good. But the day isn't over yet.
Perfect. Sentence. So far, this week, I have finished 3 projects.
Excellent. Phrase number 2, up to now. This is similar to so far. It also means until this moment.
Yes, we can say, up to now, I have learned 5 new English words today. It emphasizes the connection between past and present.
Love it. And finally, phrase number 3, recently. This means in the near past, not long ago.
Recently is perfect with present perfect. For example, I have watched a lot of movies recently.
Or she has traveled a lot recently. It's a bit vague about the exact time, but that's okay with present perfect.
So, remember, so far, up to now, and recently. All great time expressions for present perfect. Wow, Jason, we've covered so much today.
We really have. We've talked about the structure, we've given lots of examples, and we've shown how natural it is to use present perfect in daily conversation.
And remember, everyone, the key to present perfect is understanding that connection between past and present. What happened before? How does it affect now?
Exactly. So here's your challenge for today.
We want you to think about your own day. Write in the comments, what are 3 things you have done today? Use the present perfect.
Yes, for example, I have studied English, I've eaten breakfast, and I have talked to my friend. Share your sentences with us.
And what's one thing you haven't done yet today? Tell us that too. like I haven't exercised yet, or I haven't finished my homework yet.
We love reading your comments, and it's great practice for you. Plus, we can give you feedback.
If this episode has helped you understand present perfect better, please subscribe to English Connect and share it with your friends.
Yes, help us grow this amazing community of English learners. Together, we're all improving.
Thank you all for being here today. Remember, you have learned something new, you have taken a step forward, and you have improved your English.
That's the present perfect in action right there. Be patient with yourself and keep practicing.
Until next time, everyone, stay curious and keep learning.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Happy learning.